Hi, I've recently had quite a few of you ask me what to say about certain questions you're getting within a one-to-one scenario or when you're talking to friends about the business. So I've written down a few of the things you have been asking me about, and I'm just going to go through them as they come out. I haven't scripted this in any way, it's just from experience, from my experience, what I generally say. So it might not be perfect, but I'm just going to do it as they come out. So one of the things I've been asked about is what do I say when people say, really like the sound of it, but I just feel that I'm a little bit too shy. What your prospect is telling you is that they're a little bit nervous about this business, which is totally natural, of course, because it is such a different way of working. So I always ensure people that I know exactly how they feel, because I felt the same, but I soon found that Forever actually offered a very nurturing environment to work with and provided excellent training and support. Also remind people that they're a part of a very dynamic team and that we all help each other within the team. Okay, so just say that with confidence and just remind people that it's a very much a team nurturing environment. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it about too shy. I also say to people quite honestly, you know, this is such a new and different way of working that, you know, it is a leap of faith, but just reminding them of that nurturing environment. Okay, what have we got next? Oh, a lot of people, I've had that a lot, of course, will say, I don't know anyone or I don't have friends. Now, sometimes what these people are saying to you is, I'm a bit nervous, or to me this business sounds like selling to friends. So a couple of things I'd say to that is, first of all, when people say to me, listen, Anne, I'm really excited about this opportunity, but I don't know anyone. Then I just say to them, and you can use me as an example. Do you know, when I started this business, I'd only lived in this country for 3 months, so when people say to me that they don't know anyone, I am sure you know more than 2 people, which is the amount of people I knew when I started this business, because you've lived in this country, you go to the doctors, you go out and about. Okay, so I just make people realise that that they do actually know more people, but then I say, do you know, if I can build a manager business within 6 months on the basis of not only knowing 2 people in this country, then so can you. Okay, so just tell people that your mentor actually really had started this business when they literally only knew 2 people in this country, just having lived here for 3 months. The other thing is, just make sure people understand this business isn't about selling to friends, it's about showing something you're passionate about to friends so that they can give you support and help you and give you referrals in future. Okay, so that's that question. What have we got next? Oh, really classic one. Is it pyramid selling? And there are a couple of ways you can react to this. Please don't be scared of this question. Okay, it's a normal question. It's a healthy question. It's just important to know how to deal with it. What I say to this is, I usually ask, what makes you say that? Because I want to understand what their association is with that question. So if, you know, it doesn't have to be a negative one. It might be a positive one, but just asking what makes you say that is a very good kind of counter question to ask for you to understand how you can best help them with this question. But the facts, you know, let's just go through the facts so you actually have clarity on the answer of this question in terms of its content. Forever is endorsed by 150 governments worldwide. So I sometimes just quite simply, not in a patronising way, but just joke and say, you know, if this was an illegal company, I'm sure one of those 150 governments would have realised by now. Secondly, I can remind people that this company is one of only very few companies with the Investor and People Government Award, saying that the support and training is second to none at the gold champion level. Obviously a government award, would they give that to a dodgy company? But the other thing is, yeah, again, you know, coming back to what they actually mean by pyramid selling, because the truth is pyramid selling was made illegal in the 70s. But I tell people it is a very good question, because there are still companies out there which are basically, not strictly speaking, but they are basically pyramid schemes in disguise. But then I just go through the facts with people to really, in a really calm way, just kind of ensure them what they've got their hands on. The other thing I say to people, and I'm sure a lot of you have actually seen me say this, is if I predict that people might give me the pyramid question, whilst I'm presenting the business opportunity, I will say to them, would you agree, Susie, every bank, every organisation, traditional company out there is like a pyramid? Is it fair to say that the secretary down here will never earn more than the CEO up here? I look at them and nod, and they usually nod back. And then I say, do you know what? It's possible in this business. This is the only company I've ever come across where the person who recruits you, where you can actually earn more than the person who recruits you. You can out-earn the person who recruits you. And then I look at them again and say, how powerful is that? Is that not fair that whatever people put in, they get out? So I always think, actually, Forever is the complete reverse of what most companies are, which is a pyramid. So you've got your boss keeping you down in terms of what you can earn. So that's a pyramid question. I hope that was helpful. The next one is, it sounds really brilliant, but actually I'm really nervous. I don't think I've got the time. Or they might say, sounds absolutely brilliant, I just don't have the money. Now this is where your belief and confidence comes in. When someone says that to me, I look at them and just say, you know, I'm really pleased that you can see what I can see in this business. If you don't have the money right now, it's not a problem. If this is meant to be for you, you will call me tomorrow or in a week's time and you will tell me that you're ready to do this. I know that from experience. In terms of not having the time, I just say, you know, the most successful people I've heard of build this business around full-time jobs and children, and I just think to myself, if they can do it, so can I. So it's all about confidence with these two questions, okay? But don't try to kind of convince them that they can definitely do it with no time or no money, because that's not quite true. So I want to be honest with all of these questions, of course. Okay. So the final one I've come up with as one I feel some of us get in different shapes or form. It could be, how does it compare to Avon? It could be, how does it compare to another network marketing company? It could be actually what's unique about this company. And to me, that's one of the most important questions. In fact, I don't get this question anymore because I basically answer it whilst I'm presenting our opportunity. So it's really important that you have clarity on what is unique about Forever within the network marketing industry, because it really and truly is superior to any other network marketing company. I know that with certainty because I've looked at lots of others, but to save your time, let me just tell you that. Okay, so what's unique about Forever? The first thing which is unique is it's the only network marketing company with the Investor and People Award. Okay, which means it attracts people like you and me who never thought they could have their own business, because it creates such a nurturing environment and fantastic training and support. Okay, the other thing is Forever, it has one of the biggest profit margins within the industry. I have never come across another company which pays, when you start, 35% on everything you retail. It really is very generous. The third thing is what you build with Forever is totally willable, also not possible with lots of other companies. And the fourth thing is that the income you build with Forever and the promotion you have obtained, you can never be made redundant from. So let's just say you're at the manager position and something happens to you, you literally don't touch your business for 2 years. You will not lose that title and the position, which of course determines fairly decent profit margins at the level of manager. So you cannot lose the position you're on, which makes it a very, very sustainable way of creating an income, and it's very generous of Forever to do that. And the fifth thing is that Forever literally has a head office in 150 countries. So it's not a matter of them saying, oh, we're truly global like lots of other companies. They literally have business in 150 countries, which is really exciting, makes it truly global, and which means we're not stuck to a certain area, which of course a company like Avon is. But I personally never get the question, how does it compare to Avon? Fact is, Forever is on such a different league. both in terms of the way we do business, we don't do door-to-door sales, as well as the type of income we get as well. So again, I don't get any of these questions because I answer them before I get them, because I am so passionate about telling people what is so exciting and unique about Forever. So I really hope that was helpful. Don't be scared of any of these questions. Watch this video again so you get confident with the answers. But any further questions, just give me a buzz. Thank you.